Hey guys, welcome to my video on me and my buddy doing the inside of my van. Here, we're kind of just doing measurements for the idea he came up with to set up some wooden studs on the metal studs or ribs that were already in my van. To be honest, he did a lot of the back work for this, as he was kind of like the main guy for the idea on this, of which I'm incredibly grateful for having him help me on this. But yeah, as you can see, he's going to do the measurements. I was kind of the guy just grabbing all the tools, getting everything to do the work, kind of doing what I can, as much as I can. I mean, after all, I'm the one that's going to be living in this and enjoying it, so I should be doing at least something. But yeah, this day we woke up, got started on this about 6 a.m. He came over to my place. It's funny because we both stayed up pretty late the night before. I think I maybe got 3 hours of sleep. Him probably around the same. So the fact that we even did this as long as we did, starting at 6 a.m., stopping around maybe 4 p.m. I'm surprised with how much we got done. But yeah, you'll see in this video how far we get. We didn't finish, but we did get pretty far. This is going to be kind of like a longer video. I'm thinking about making it a smaller, little consolidated video, but I think it's nice, at least for myself, to have this version up, which is shortened by fast forwarding a lot of the video, and then maybe I'll do a little consolidated video later. But yeah, enjoy, guys. Now, I want to reiterate, I don't know if I've ever talked about it in any of my other videos, but the whole reason why I'm doing this is because I haven't really traveled at all. Like, literally, the furthest I've traveled is Woodburn, Oregon. And I live in, I usually say Seattle, but I live in Tacoma. And I would say most people kind of have a general idea of, that's not much traveling. Like, most people, I think, at least travel couple states over, at minimum probably the other side of the states to the other coast. But without getting too much into it, I didn't really have the opportunities to do that, so me doing the whole van life thing is a way to do that. And it's kind of my way of combating living a sheltered kind of life, because I feel like I've kind of always lived that. So yeah, a lot of this has been just diving into not knowing and kind of figuring it out online, which has been kind of cool, but also kind of overwhelming at some points. But I as it stands now, I don't think I regret any of it at all. It's definitely a lot of work for any of you out there thinking about doing it. Definitely are going to get out of your comfort zone a lot. But as long as you stay positive and motivated, there's no reason you can't do this. Even for anything else. Like, I've been living in it for some time now. As I do this voice recording, I've been living in it for some time. And it's way after this video was recorded. But I've been living in it for some time. I think around 3 weeks now. And I know that's not a significant amount of time in comparison to other van lifers. But it's definitely a reframing of your mind. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really cool. You just have to figure stuff out a lot more. There's like if you want to do something as simple as like brushing your teeth or sitting in a chair and kicking back and relaxing, because the space is so limited, you have to sacrifice one thing for another. Like, for example, you have to clean up other things to be able to do another thing. And it's just a lot of give and take. It's not as easy as, like, living in your own conventional space where you get to just, like, throw your shoes and socks on the ground, pick them up later, whenever you want to do your laundry, and you can just sit down and relax. There's, like, a little bit of work to do to get to the thing. And it doesn't entirely suck. Like, it's not as nice as living in your own place, not in a van, but it doesn't really suck too much. It's different. It's kind of cool. Now, for anybody that's made it to this part of the video, as you notice, you're coming up to the end of it, but I did not, for whatever reason, my camera cuts the video in sections. I don't know why, depending on how long it goes or something. I'm not sure what the trigger for that is, but I didn't get all of the footage of this, unfortunately, so this is about the majority of it. But we got all the wooden studs up on the ribs. We only cracked one, but it was still good enough to use. Or split, cracked, whatever. And from that point on, I was able to get insulation on. There's a little bit of a roadblock because I had to figure out, because the outside body of the van to the inside face of the now wooden stud, I think, was about 4 inches or so. I had to figure out how I could eat up that space so I could make it about 2 inches. So, I mean, I think there's about a week or two of figuring out how I can do that. Eventually, I just went through with drywall screws and then tied some masonry string to the ends of the drywall screws, so that way the masonry string sat out about 2 inches from the van or the wall. But yeah, that's this footage, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, feel free to subscribe so you can see more, or like it, whatever, or don't. I don't care. This is just cool for me to do. Alright, you guys have a great day. Bye.